I was in the Outer Banks a couple of years ago. I thought I'd try a local fresh seafood, so I got fish sandwich from Dairy Queen. Have you had it? It's fresher. It's by the sea. Dairy Queen has a fish sandwich called Wild Caught Alaskan Cod. You are out of your mind, Dairy Queen. If you think that I think that you charter a boat to go catch fish. Wild cod? What a crazy lie. Why would I even care? I'm buying a fish sandwich from an ice cream place. I don't have a palate. I'm not gonna be like, this is raised on a farm. This is bullshit. No, I was only there in the first place because I got day drunk on the beach that day. And now I was night hungover. And I needed some grease in my body so I didn't throw up in my sleep. Can't throw up in your sleep. That's how you die, and that's an embarrassing funeral for your family. How did he die? Fucker didn't eat fast food. He was blackout drunk. Can you believe that? Thought we raised him better. So I'm at Dairy Queen. I'm getting the combo, and they go, "What do you want to drink with that?" And I was like, "Gotta have a water." And they go, "You don't want ice cream?" I was like, "I'll take a root beer float." So the lady starts pressing buttons. She looks confused. She calls her manager over, and he starts pressing buttons, and they both look up at me and go, "Yeah, we don't know how to do that." I'm sorry, Dairy Queen can't make a root beer float? Let me walk you over to the cooler here. You guys have bioengineered the cake ice cream hybrid, and whatever the mutant fuckadilly bar is. Can't figure this one out, huh? Well, I'm gonna blow your minds. I'll take one large root beer, no ice, and a small ice cream in a cup. And then I just fucking Irish car bombed it in there. Yeah. And they crowned me the Dairy King. I have to drive a lot for comedy. I had to drive 12 hours for a show. So the show was at 8 p.m., so here's what I did. I got up at 4 a.m., got ready, locked my keys in my car, shit my pants, called a locksmith. I ended up hitting the road at 8 a.m. for a 12-hour drive for an 8 p.m. show, which is how you have a panic attack in your car for half a day. I got there 2 minutes before the show started. It was awful. I had to get ready in the public restroom of the comedy club, and I've never looked more insane in my life. Let me set the scene for you. There's a guy in the stall taking the nastiest Coke shit I've ever smelled. It's a guy at the urinal with his dick out, no hands, he's just texting. Flying around like a fire hose down there. I'm at the sink, pretty sweaty, just brushing my teeth. Just brushing. Some guy walks in, he's like, "Jesus, man, are you homeless?" No, I'm actually who you paid to see tonight. So I think we both fucked up on this one. I had a good pandemic. That's a shitty thing to say, but it's true. I got engaged, and we have a baby now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was nervous about being a dad because I have a dad. And that's why I do this. Yeah, my dad's a maniac. He knows nothing about technology. He came to me one time. He's like, "Hey, Mike, you ever hear about this thing called direct messaging? It's like an email, but it's live, like a text." I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, I know what that is. Why are you crouching?" He's like, "Your mother thinks I'm downstairs." And then he scurried away. And I forgot about it. A couple of days went by. I'm online, I get a message, and the message reads, "Bone Snake 2 has sent you a message. Do you accept?" And I'm like, hell yeah, this ought to be good. So I click it, and the message is, "Hey, it's your dad." What? Bone Snake 2? Dad, that's the creepiest goddamn thing that I have ever heard. And is Bone Snake 1 already taken? Like what? Has Grandpa Bone Snake 1? Do I have to be Bone Snake 3 now? My dad has mood swings a lot. I think he's bipolar, but you know what? I'm not a doctor, okay? My next best guess is menopause, so I don't know. He'll just flip out and go back to happy in seconds. I was in their basement watching TV one time, and he came down. He goes, "Looking good, buddy. Just got to grab some out of the storage room here." And as he walked in, he tripped over a box my mom put in his way. Yeah, put in his way. That's what he said. I think she just set it down. But apparently it was in his goddamn way. He lost his mind. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, kicking and smashing boxes, just ruining our Christmas ornaments. And as he walked out, he looked up the stairs and goes, "God damn it, Jackie, you fucked me again!" Slams the door, sees me, and he's like... "So you got any shows this week?" I'm like, "Yeah, you psycho, what was that about?" There's like still dust falling behind him. He's like, "Nothing, just normal stuff." "Nope, no it wasn't, Dad." Going crazy over a bunch of boxes in a basement, that's not normal stuff, that's actually the plot to The Shining. Got so bad when I was young, we went to a family therapist about it because I guess we were the problem. I don't know why the family had to go to the therapist. That'd be like if you had a flat tire and the guy's like, "Well, let me look at the whole car. It's probably one of the windows' faults." So we went to the family therapist for my dad's anger problem. And this is what the guy told us to do, and I swear to you this is completely true. He said whenever my dad would flip out like that, everyone else in the family should go in the other room and get these matching yellow hats. And we would put them on, not say anything, and just stare at my dad until he calmed down. That's what a doctor told us to do. How crazy is that? Every time I think about that, I think it was just some Stanford prison level experiment. A psychologist is in his office one day thinking really hard, smoking a pipe, like, "I wonder if I can get a guy to kill his whole family."